Now recently आपने देखा होगा that the United States has sanctioned the ICC. Now the ICC is not the International Cricket Council but International Criminal Court. ठीक है, the US has sanctioned the ICC over the Gaza warrants that it had issued. और आप यहाँ पे देखो that this is the website of the International Criminal Court and this is the prosecutor Karim Khan. ठीक है, he is the one who issued the arrest warrants against the Prime Minister of Israel as well as some entities of Hamas. ठीक है, दोनों के लिए इन्होंने arrest warrant जारी कर दिया है and because of that the United States has sanctioned ICC. Okay? Now this is a big development on its own because here we have an international organization being sanctioned by the United States. यहाँ पे आप देखो, this is the headline of Reuters. The US House passes Republican bill to sanction International Criminal Court over Israel. Now here there is another headline by the Times of Israel that the US House passes bill to sanction ICC for seeking Israel arrests warrants. So in this video we'll talk about what will be the repercussions of the recent sanction against ICC by USA. ठीक है, now knowledge के point of view से और किसी भी exam के preparation के point of view से, any competitive exam which you may be preparing for, this is an important video. You'll get to find out some facts about ICC. So try and watch this video and understand what it means for the world as well as India. ठीक है, now before that if you want to connect with me you can connect with me on Telegram. ठीक है, and this is the link, SINGH Sir Official. ठीक है, and this is a brief about me, you can read here. ठीक है, and one more announcement, if you are preparing for UGC-NET English, okay, a new batch starts from the 1st of July. For inquiries or for enrollment, just call or WhatsApp us on this number 7678160296. And similarly, if you are preparing for MA English entrance for next year, okay, for CUET PG English, then a new batch starts from the 1st of July. So before understanding the repercussions, few facts you should know about the ICC. ICC was formed in the year 2002 okay, by the Rome Statute. ये fact है, आपके knowledge में काम आएगा, किसी भी exam में भी काम आ सकता है. ठीक है, Rome Statute, it is situated in the Hague, which is in the Netherlands. Okay? But one thing you should be aware of is that India is not a member of this. Okay? India member नहीं है, China member नहीं है. Earlier the United States had signed, but it withdrew. So US is also not a member. Similarly, Russia is also not a member of this organization. And remember that the jurisdiction of ICC is only to the member nations or member countries. जिन्होंने sign नहीं किया है Rome Statute को, they are not under the jurisdiction of the ICC. And remember that Israel is not a member of the ICC. Despite that, ICC ने arrest warrants issue की हैं. Similarly, earlier the ICC had issued arrest warrants against Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russia, right? In the Ukraine-Russia war, जो कि चल रहा है अभी. So already this is something beyond its jurisdiction. But as it happens in any case, when jurisdiction is questioned, they give some reason or the other to issue directions और arrest warrants, whatever the case may be. ठीक है, और शायद इस केस में भी ऐसा ही कुछ हुआ है. But on the other side, you can argue that just because somebody is a non-signatory or not a member, it doesn't mean that it gives them impunity. Okay? Because यहाँ पे देखो मोटो जो है ICC का क्या है, the fight against impunity continues. और स्टार्टिंग में ये देखो क्या लिखा हुआ है इसके वेबसाइट में, trying individuals for genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity and aggression. So this is what the basic purpose of ICC is. So the question which arises is why has the US sanctioned the ICC? Now एक चीज आप ध्यान में रखना that Israel is a ally of the United States. So US will always defend Israel. But what will be the implications or repercussions of this? Okay, political implications क्या होंगे? The sanction illustrates the unconditional support that persists among the majority of lawmakers in the main parties in the US for Israel. The move is viewed as largely symbolic, but it has significant political implications reflecting the stance of the US on international justice. Now, many countries will raise a finger on the US that United States always talks about international rules-based order, and yet it is the one who is going against this rules-based order. What will be the legal consequences? The sanction against ICC officials involved with the case by blocking their entry to the US, revoking any current US visas they hold, and prohibiting them from any property transaction within the country. This could potentially hinder the functioning of the ICC and its ability to carry out investigations and trials. So effectively, US has sanctioned these ICC officials. ना वो US में जा सकते हैं, ना ही वहाँ property transactions कर सकते हैं, and there will be many more obstacles in their path. Now just tell me if a country like USA is going to create so many hurdles, how will the ICC function efficiently and without bias? After that, in terms of international relations, the sanction has been met with criticism from other countries because every country is not supporting the US, right? Despite the US's criticism of ICC, other allies of the US and Israel, including France and Belgium, have defended the court's independence. This could strain the US's relation with these countries. Okay? The future of the sanctions. The sanction is unlikely to become law as it faces opposition from the Senate, which is narrowly controlled by the Democrats, and the President Joe Biden, who has expressed deep concerns about the bid for arrest warrants for Netanyahu, matlab Benjamin Netanyahu, who is the Prime Minister of Israel, but has strongly opposed sanctions against the ICC. Now, the President of USA has not signed this bill, therefore it is unlikely to become law, because agar unhone sign kar diya, then it will become law. Impact on the ICC. The sanction could potentially impact the ICC's ability to function effectively and carry out its mandate of prosecuting individuals for international crimes. Now, the fact that one of the houses of the Congress has sanctioned ICC means a lot. On one hand, USA defends its allies. On the other hand, it goes ahead and issues arrest warrants against Vladimir Putin. Okay, because दोनों तो almost वही काम कर रहे हैं ना. Vladimir Putin is fighting a war in Ukraine. The same damage, the same destruction is being caused there. And here in Gaza and Israel war, Israel is almost doing the same. The same destruction is taking place in Gaza. Civilians are being displaced. So what is the difference? Not much. So in conclusion, the sanction against the ICC by the USA in the wake of the war in Gaza has significant political, legal, international repercussions. It reflects the complexities of international justice and challenges faced by international institutions like the ICC. However, the future of the sanction remains uncertain due to the opposition from Senate and President Biden. Okay. Now, the only glimmer of hope or the ray of hope is that President Biden of America does not sign this bill. Otherwise, it will become law. Okay. So this was a short analysis on what the repercussions will be of the US sanction on ICC. And in case you are preparing for Jamia's entrance exam, EG English entrance exam, just call or WhatsApp us on this number 7678160296.